Hello everybody to the new lesson in the Go Math book. We're in lesson 5.5, prime and composite numbers. We've talked about it a little bit in the class, and hopefully you remember that a prime number is a number with only two factors. A composite number is a number with three or more factors. So let's do a little practice in here to see. Are these numbers prime or composite? Let's see. I need to see how many factors it has. 3. Let's list the factors of 3. 1 times 3. And the next number is 2. Is 2 times something 3? Not really. That means the factors for 3 are 1 and 3. It has two factors. Therefore, 3 is a prime number. Let's do another example. How about 12? Let's list the factors for 12. We always start with 1 times 12. Then we have 2. 2 times what is 12? That will be 6. 3 times what is 12? That will be 4. And I'm done since I have 4 in there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factors. That tells me that the number 12 is composite. Very good. If it has exactly two factors, like number 3, it will be a prime number. But if it has 3 or more, then it will be a composite number. Easy, right? Well, most of the time. We have some things that, always the rule has exceptions. For example, 1. Which numbers do you multiply to get 1? Well, 1 times 1 is 1. So the factors of 1 are, there's only 1. So what is 1? A prime or composite? Well, a prime is to have exactly 2. Composite is 3 or more. So guess what? Number 1 is neither one. Neither prime or composite, because it only has one factor. How about the number 0? How many factors does 0 have? Well, you always start with 1, right? 1 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0, 0. 3 times 0, 0. I think this list is going to go on forever. So I'm sure this is a composite number. But the answer to how many factors does 0 have? It has an infinite number of factors, because any number that you multiply times 0 is going to be 0. Okay, now this one is very special. Number 2, is it prime or composite? Let's see. Let me list the factors. 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 is right here. How many factors? 2. So 2 is a prime number. Now, why is it special? Because number 2 is the only even number that is prime. Why? Well, let's look at this. How about 78? Let me go to another color. 78. 1 times 78 is 78. 2 is 2 a factor? If the number is even, then 2 is going to be a factor. You just have to think what's half of 78. And in this case, it will be 39. 7 plus 8 is 15. That means 3 is going to be a factor, right? And 3 times 1 is 78. That's going to be 26. Now, we're going to be listing factors for a while. But I already know that it has 3 or more. So I can tell you right now that 78 is a composite number. And I just wanted to show you this because if the number is even, 2 is a factor. So once you have 1, the number, and 2 as a factor, you already have 3. Therefore, it's a composite. 12, composite, right? 20, composite. 200, composite. They're even numbers. Remember that. It's just 2 is the only even number that is a prime number because it only has 2 factors, 1 and 2. I hope that you don't forget that. Prime numbers. If we're going to list the prime numbers from 1 to 20, the first number, 1, is not prime, remember. Neither prime or composite. The first prime number will be 2, then 3, then 5. What's the next prime number? Well, let's see. It cannot be an even number because now after 4, all even numbers will have 2 as a factor. So could it be 7? Yes, 7 is our next prime number. Then what's next? 9? No. Why not? Because 3 is a factor. We have 11 is the next prime number. What's next? After 11, is it 15? Be careful. 3 times 5 is 15, so it has to be another number. We have 13. And after 17, what is the next prime number after 17? 19. Okay? You don't really have to memorize it, but it's a good idea to know which are the prime numbers. For your homework, I want you to tell me, are these numbers prime or composite? Have 15, 20, and 41. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.